People, thank you for joining. We will discuss educational technologies right now. We will poke Darius into figuring out how does he sell his Minecraft skills. Does he feel like a startup or a creator or a consultancy or just a company? We will talk, well, pretty much all around that. And in 30 minutes, we will land in a Discord chat for a off the air casual discussion. And today's stream is made possible by Startup Grind and other partners with the down below links.
Yes, thank
There
you
we
very much
go.
for them. My name is Lara, just in case. Okay, so
Lara?
Lara, yes. Just
Lara.
for brief introduction, I'm the queen of this server, as Alex says,
Yeah.
artist and being Gen Z, and that's pretty much me.
Nice to meet you.
Full-time
Yeah,
Gen
nice to meet you.
Z.
Yeah.
That's
why they
what
love
she
me.
does.
Yeah.
And she represents the good part of the stream. I represent the bad part of the stream. I'm just some old dude with lots of like experience in game development. I worked at Unity, I worked at King, and now I talk to people for money. And Darius, you play Minecraft for money.
Yep.
Does the statement make any sense?
Yeah. It's hard for me also to believe that. I never thought that would be my future. Probably no one thought that.
Wait. I watched your stream last week on Instagram, and you told like totally different things in Lithuanian. But you told that from 8 years, like since you were 8 years, you played Minecraft and earned money and thought that that's what your dream job gonna look like.
No. Actually, I played Minecraft. I play Minecraft for 10 years right now. So when I was 8th grader, I started playing it. I liked video games. I played World of Warcraft, Lineage, Garry's Mod, and then I found about Minecraft, and I just loved it. I still playing after 10 years. So the thing is that I like Minecraft as a game and as a tool to create stuff, but I never imagined it as a job, as my basically right now my whole persona and my whole future is based around Minecraft. It shaped my future, and I never thought that it would do that. I knew that. I started doing YouTube videos probably as soon as I started playing Minecraft when I was 8th grader, and after a month it will be 10th anniversary of my YouTube channel.
Oh,
and you have
congratulations.
95.8 subscribers. So what time did it take you to get there, especially that this is in Lithuanian only, and Lithuania is a country of 3 million people, so you have quite a lot of Lithuanians subscribed to you.
Yeah. It was a really big journey, and YouTube means a lot to me. I'll probably talk about it later from the educational part, or maybe my self growth side. I started doing YouTube as a hobby, and I am a creative person. I like creating stories. I like doing something, creating products, and I imagined myself as maybe a programmer or a filmmaker or not a writer, but some kind of game developer maybe. And YouTube was a really nice hobby. And a few years after the start, I started earning money from that, and I started thinking about maybe it could be my future profession. But the thing is that the concept of YouTubing was a new thing in Lithuania that time, and in general in the world. So everyone from my society, from my community, society, said that games and video creating will not be a sustainable job in the future. It's basically you're not generating value to the community, and I thought about what I could do in the life. So I thought about being a scientist. I like science. I like physics, chemistry. I like astrophysics. I like math. I like programming, and I thought about that. This will be my future. And as a hobby, I kept doing YouTube videos about Minecraft. So And probably everything changed when I started studying in the Vilnius. It was 2015, and it was the hardest time of my life when I realized I I got into Vilnius University applied maths, applied mathematics.
Mhm.
That's a really serious business. That's the highest math you can get in Lithuania. So yeah, I really liked it, but I just I realized that I'm not going to be that science guy. I'm more like a salesperson. I'm more like an entertainer. I'm not that
Okay.
introvert, I guess.
Math, Minecraft, math, Minecraft. I don't really
Yeah,
know. I don't really know.
yeah.
Probably math. No.
And the
Was
thing
it like
was,
that?
no, actually, the Minecraft was not on my specter of choice. Not even close. Because that year, it was hardest year of my life because I dropped the whole science thing, and I didn't saw the Minecraft and YouTubing as what I want to do in the future. Because I didn't want to create videos for the whole of my life. And yeah, I lost my all goals in my life. And when
That
I thought,
sounds so depressing.
yeah, it was depressing, but a lot of young people uh, is familiar with that. So
Can relate.
everyone, yeah, sometimes everyone will be at the point where you just don't know what you want to do in the life, and you just need to, I don't know, wait for it, search for it. And the time I found it was probably at Game Jam event. I found out that creating what I was doing for YouTube, I like it as a concept, creating content, creating games, creating stories, and I just realized that I wanted to be a game developer. so I
Okay.
so I actually modified my goals for YouTube with another trajectory. I guess it was from now on the YouTube was not as just a hobby, but it was a place for me to create videos and build a community and build experience for myself to become a game developer. Uh,
Okay. So
if you
just
could,
like a ladder to get you to the game dev without
yeah,
studying math and actually going to university. So just
yeah.
okay.
I started learning programming. At that time, I was actually I was able to program simple games, and I realized that game dev is more than just a programming. Game dev is about creating even a fantasy story and writing a book, because later on you can write a sequel, but in a game format. So that was my initial kick and my new goal, and then everything changed again totally because I realized that basically Tesla Gigafactory happened. That video, that Tesla tweet, because at that moment I was doing one Minecraft project, which was in Lithuania. It was a very big hit, and it reached a lot of kids, and it was probably the best well-known Minecraft server in Lithuania, because I put my, I don't know, whole summer creating it. I wrote a story for a Minecraft server to for players to role play in it, and it was called The Land of Alarad. It was about four alien races who met on some distant planet, and I realized that damn, I can actually create interesting projects inside YouTube, and I realized, what can I do more with it? Maybe I can reach more people. Maybe I can reach those
Money,
people
money, money,
and
money, 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 money. No.
not actually not the money, but I was inspired by the idea that that what I realized that year was that the whole thing of YouTubing and gaming communities and the Minecraft servers, I reached tens of thousands of people. Almost, I don't know. Right now I have reached over 100 million, 100,000 kids in Lithuania. The reach is enormous in Lithuania, and I realized that nobody else in society even knows that I am exist. They don't know anything about YouTubers, about gamers. They don't know what they are doing. And I realized that we have so much potential and power in our hands. And the spark in me ignited uh, to find a way to use gaming and YouTubing to educate people, to completely change how the youth lives in our society. And that's when I found Three Cubes organization, because that was the
Okay.
main goal. To find a way how YouTube and gaming communities and entertainment business, how can it not only create good entertainment, but actually entertainment that helps to guide you through the world.
Wait,
Can you briefly
let's
explain what exactly like you are doing right now?
Yeah.
For
So let's skip 4 years, and that's what I'm doing. I'm still a YouTuber. I
Mhm.
create. I am living from it. I create videos as a hobby. I really like it, and I'm living from it. So I'm really glad about that. And over part of the time, I'm creating the social education business. So
that
right,
doesn't bring money.
it actually brings money. It started generating. We started working with separate projects like 3 years ago, with which generated money. But right now, I mean, a year ago, we started working with real clients, and we generate every month revenue.
Is it
So
Edukraftas or Trys
yes,
Kubai?
it
Edukraftas.
uh, Trys Kubai or Free Cubes is Edukraftas, and Edukraftas is Free Cubes kind of right now, because our team who made Free Cubes is now just creating Edukraftas. So it's our uh, concentrated product of Free Cubes with another partners as well. So yeah, Free Cubes was in general, how can we take this YouTube and youth communities and create a project to educate them. And EduCraft is very specific solution. It's Minecraft education. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's
So,
concentrated idea.
for what age are you aiming to? Like, you're teaching kids, as far as I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
So, what age are you aiming?
For now, we are aiming at second grade to eighth grade students, but
Okay.
it will be available in the future for primary schools and whole up to, I guess, 10th grade. It
And
could
what
be.
exactly are you teaching? What exactly are there?
Yeah, that's a uh, wide explanation, probably, because the Minecraft is a tool where you can teach basically everything, and we are still trying to find a way. For 4 years, I am still trying to find a way how it can be used, because you need to basically bridge two different industries together. It's education and the gaming, and where are the connection points? It's hard to find, but we think that we found them right now. And basically, well, for example, we started a year ago with Educraftas. We started creating educational courses. Uh, imagine like a Imagine it like a Minecraft game where you connect with uh, 15 another students, and you go through a story. Like, for example, our Mars course, you go through. You are an astronaut, and
Mhm.
your goal is through 80 hours of content, you need to build a base and a Mars colony. you need to, first of all, you need to get trainings from the Earth, fly to the Mars, build a base, solve lots of problems in the Mars, and leave a self-sustaining Mars colony. And it basically sounds like a game, and it is like a game. But every subject, not subject, but forgot how it is called,
Task?
užsiėmimas, not task, but
Activity.
class. Every
Okay.
yes, every activity we are doing different subjects from school. Like one activity we are solving and learning about energy, about physics, how we can provide colony with energy, and we try to build solar panels, wind turbines, nuclear reactors. Another time we are learning about that Mars has lots of big dust storms. We need to use micro redstone and logic to program to defend the base, surrounded with defenses to cope with sandstorms. The other time they found they get coordinates from Earth to that Earth says that something strange is lurking behind the surface. You should find out. And the kids go there, and they found alien city. Now the city is ruins. It's abandoned, and the children explore it, take pictures, and the task is to write a novel, not a novel, but like a scientific paper, short paper about what they think could have killed them, or why they moved out, why it's abandoned. So yeah, we basically make that like in school we are used to the format that teacher comes and teacher says, okay, today we're going to learn about triangles, and we how to calculate each side again, or angles. But right here we with Minecraft we give them real world applications first. We motivate them, we involve them with a story, and we show them the problem, and then we just show them how this problem can be solved with knowledge, with abilities, skills.
So
And
cool. I wish I had such thing in my school back in
Do you
the
want
days.
to be a kid again?
Yes,
Yeah.
because like there is an actual practical use of those
Of being a kid.
knowledges. Yeah, I mean, because when you're coming to school and you're learning something, you're like, how can I use this in future? And you're like showing right away. So like,
Yeah.
like this and that. This is so cool.
Quaternions. Why do I need quaternions in my life? And then there we go. Darius, I mean, so we walked through your journey, but sort of a bit in a very, very compressed way. It was super fun for me that you focused on the exploration part when you were young, and probably we missed that. But let me highlight it again. You were profitable as a creator since you were 8 years old, right? Or am I missing it up?
From eighth
No,
grade.
8th grade.
8th grade. Okay.
No,
Still,
it was
impressive.
from 10th grade. I started creating videos at 8th grade, and 2 years after, I got my first money from YouTube. Yeah.
Cool. So, and you have a team. You have a team, and on the website there are 5 people, including yourself. And I'm thinking, do you still think about yourself as a creator, or as a company, or as a startup, or like how do you feel? Or as an initiative? Like who are you as in not yeah.
That's the question I ask myself a lot these days. Because I was a content creator, and right now I am a, I don't know, business person, and I never thought about that of myself. And yeah, actually, I don't know. We are a startup, and I am entrepreneur. So
Well, let's talk about how do you approach ventures and raise money and how do you pitch and
No.
But well, I mean that's the format.
No,
That's the
yeah,
format.
let's talk a
I
bit
could
about your team. I'm wondering about this more.
I
She's a
would like to
queen.
Yes.
share probably two topics, short topics, and one I forgot just recently. And
We're sorry.
no, that's not your fault. Well, I could share one story, a little story. Uh, Probably my my biggest recent motivation, probably from schools, and I had a really interesting experience last year. Uh, I usually go to schools to talk to youth about my work, about work, how to make work from hobby. And last year I went to my old school, Palangos old gymnasium, and before the talk, before the presentation, I talked to my old economics teacher, and she said that she didn't know what to do because she really was passionate about economics and to help students to make their own businesses, to start doing businesses in school. And she said that she tried many things to help them, to get them motivated, to help them start do something in school. Even if it fails, it's good. But she said that she don't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do because they are not motivated. They don't want anything. And she asked me, "What's wrong with that? Why it is happening?" And that year I was, and at that moment I didn't know the answer. But uh, this summer I read a new book. It's from Esther Wojcicki, and about how to raise successful people. And I
Mhm.
realized that uh, what's the problem in the school, and why I actually escaped that problem, and why YouTube helped me escape that problem, and why how to basically prevent these things from happening, that just students are not motivated to create anything for themselves, just try something to do outside of just classes. And basically that is let them create something from scratch, let them ask the questions themselves. Because when I started YouTubing at 8th grade, I started creating something that I didn't even know what the next step is. I needed to learn everything by myself. I needed to search for motivation by myself. I needed to uh, learn why I want this, why I need this, what I want from this, how to do the next step. I everything needed to do by myself, and I was actually it was from my passion, and I really liked searching for these answers. And that's the thing you don't get from school, because you strictly I don't know, you're put into different subjects and you need to learn languages, you need to learn biology, you need to learn physics, but in real life they all come together, and they
How do you know
don't.
you need? Like you're saying that you need to learn one, you need to learn something else. Define need, as in mom tells you that you need this, teacher tells you that you need this, or society tells you that you need this.
School, and actually society is programming that into your mind, because they are putting you into some kind of a pattern. You will be programmer, you will be a doctor, or etc. And yeah, so I just realized that that yeah, basically YouTube unlocked my mm, thinking about what can I create, and how to find motivation to create something from scratch. So
Let's notice the young mind being like sort of in the air.
what do you mean?
Lera, I want to pick on her actually, since and I'm sorry, I
What do you
promise
want
to
from
not
me?
do this, but
Yes,
um,
okay. What do you want from me?
I want your experience. Thing is that you have enjoyed two different learning societies, like a total Soviet society in Minsk, when like you were told what to do exactly, and then you moved to Vilnius, and then you moved to Korea
Yes.
for education. And can you relate to anything that Darius has said now?
Totally. Yes, totally. Because, well, I had the same issue back in school. I also didn't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing this. My mom told me to study good. So this is the only, I don't know, reason why I'm studying because
Yeah.
I want that my mom would be at least happy and that's it. But I don't understand why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, and how Darius startup solve this? I'm still trying to
well,
assemble all the
it
thoughts
doesn't
together.
solve for me. It doesn't solve for me the problem because, I'm not a school person and I'm not a student anymore. But for future generations, it will help a lot. I think. I
And
guess
what's
so.
your take, Darius? How, like, I mean, you mentioned several times that your job is to fix the society, to make the world a better place. And do you have a one-liner that we can show to investors and say, look, this dude and his team give them, I don't know, $500,000, they will fix everything. So what's the one-liner? What's the pitch? How exactly are you fixing the world?
Uh, we're enabling the youth to uh, dream, to be creative through gaming, through virtual worlds, because in the virtual worlds you can fail fast as a startup, as a young soul. So yeah, you can explode things in the virtual world in the games. You can try and build Mars bases, like that's done. So even the second grade students can do it from primary schools. So it's a really nice place to learn, and it's a nice place to create new things. Students can create their own projects inside the Minecraft world and inside those courses. So they are the creators and the inventors of that world. So it enables them to think, and
The
that's what
sense of
we are.
ownership.
Yeah, basically, our education system is 200 years old, and it originated from the factories to manipulate repetitive tasks. We don't need them. We need problem solvers. We need free thinkers.
And
So
we
yeah,
need Tesla Gigafactory. That's also factory, and there's the Minecraft. Yay! Plot
yeah.
twist. Such a nice way. I'm so clever. Oh boy, I'm so clever. Now, what
I
I
hope you're
also
proud of
wanted.
yourself.
Come on, it wasn't.
Before he asks questions, I want to ask you. So I was wondering. So you're creating worlds there, like Minecraft, for studying, as far as I understood. So do you
Yeah.
do this by yourself, or do you like have some designers team, or?
Yeah. Uh, for now, the whole knowledge of this product is within me. But right now, we are building a team to do that, to do those things. Most of the work and the product is done by me, but we have Minecraft programmers, Minecraft builders. It really comes handy when you have a Minecraft YouTube community because you can easily find
Mhm.
good builders and Minecraft experts, youth experts, but still experts. So yeah. But right now we're starting to need grown-ups, professionals to work with Minecraft, and that's a whole new uh, thing because there are none. Uh, it's a new job. So yeah, whole new
Okay.
yeah thing.
And
So
how do you find teachers to teach there?
uh it's a big concept how we are going to approach schools and education, but probably to main one thing right now mainly what I am working is certified trainings for teachers to use Minecraft in schools, 80 hour of trainings, and The Microsoft officially gives trainings for 2 days only, so that's maybe 8 hours or 10 hours.
Okay.
So we are going to make 80 days of certified trainings, and actually they are being certified right now. So we will enable them to use it, and we will give all the content. So basically, the last thing I remember what I wanted to mention. The thing is that Microsoft itself develops this tool, and Microsoft is responsible for Minecraft Education Edition in the world. So what I'm doing, what is Educraftas and Three Cubes is doing differently? Why we are separate startup or business? What we are solving differently? Basically, as a corporation, Microsoft is too big to scale it everywhere. In my mind, it's hard for them to innovate. It's hard for them to move fast, and their biggest responsibility is probably sell licenses, and they are not interested in actually. They are not very interested in the use of those licenses. What our startup is doing is to how to make a solution for Minecraft Education Edition that it could be like after 2 years it could be used by I don't know 95% of schools in Lithuania. That almost every school in Lithuania would be using it every week. Every class would be using it every week. This solution because it is amazing tool. So Educraftas is thinking how to actually enable that, how to implement that in schools. And
Please give this dude money. I mean, he gonna rock like $500,000. Like he deserves it. I totally want to talk about the money, Lera.
Okay, go for it.
Unless you chip in, can I please, Queen?
Go for it. Go for it.
Yay! The money question. So it's not only me. I have a person called Business Model in the chat who also is interested about the money. So it's at least two of us, but probably all the the rich people with bags full of money watching our streams. Like, okay, so all they also have the same question about the money. So education normally is not super profitable, and while you are still want to change the world, that's sort of the more of the idea than reality. So how do we become rich and important with this idea, but without such a big support or a huge big company behind you?
So first of all, as I can give my time freely for this project, and I can create this product, minimal viable product by myself. We don't need big investment for lots of programmers and etc. I have a strong Minecraft community behind my back, and I can always ask for help to create something. So basically, the good thing is that we didn't need the investment to create the first product, and we actually, this year we made our product profitable. We generated revenue, and it was quite nice. And we are thinking, we think that we found the good business model and the solution how we are going to fix the problem or create the solution, generate the forgot how it is verte value. Value. Yeah, and how to generate revenue from it because right now we done for 1 year B2C business directly to clients selling after school activities, but we are right now we are being certified. Our content is being certified by our Ministry of Education in Lithuania, and our trainings are being certified by Ministry of Education in Lithuania. So
wait, are you saying you gonna become the part of the official government education system?
Yes.
Ooh.
And we actually we are close to figuring out how to actually make it formal education and how to fund this whole thing from actually government. So
And let me notice the elephant in the room. I keep interrupting you, but there is like a huge pink elephant in the room. You are naturally remote friendly, like
yes,
meaning that this thing, like you can help educate people in the villages. You
yes,
can talk. I mean, if this is in Lithuanian, you can still make this work for diaspora, like for people in Tenerife, for people in the US, like for kids, for example, of or teens of Lithuanians. And yeah, people, I mean, if you have $500,000 to invest, like this dude seems to be, and his team, I guess.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pitching it because it's like it's mind-blowing that you're cracking the whole education system. Do you think it scales? Do you think you can bring this maybe to a neighboring country, not Belarus, but the other neighbors, say Lithuania or say Latvia, or I know Great Britain somewhere? Can you expand with your ideas and platform?
I think yes, because we were exploring this whole business and product side for 4 years, and right now we are pretty sure that we found a good business model and a product because Minecraft itself, it can be made into varieties of into varieties of shapes. And we think that our educational courses can be easily translated, adapted to other cultures and countries. And we are working. Right now, we are trying to set up a business model with partners in Lithuania, which could be adapted in other countries. So we are getting a lot of support from EdTech Lithuania community and in general from Lithuania community. So
I
so
know this has been the advertisement both for the country and and for the startup for for this. We should wrap it up in
yes,
just a bit. I wonder, like, where do we end up? With more questions, chat. You're live. I can read some of the questions in the chat, or we can double down on the motivational note that nowadays kids please and teens and grown-ups and teachers please use Aducrafters and whatever this dude creates and become smarter and also give him money or where do we go from there? I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
like that actually. Yeah, I like that option. Just give
Okay,
him money and use. Yes, his product. Amazing.
yeah, we're actually
okay.
in the state of searching for funding because we need to kickstart our product development team. Uh,
What would you use the money for? Like product development team, you have a team of 5
uh,
and yourself, right? And
y-
and
y-
what do you need?
uh, we are working partly just for this project, and we, as working for uh, part time, we made lots of progress, and right now we made the first viable product, and we know what to make, how to make it, we know how to sell it. Right now we need to kickstart it with a professional team to, I don't know, hire 10 people and scale them up with Minecraft knowledge, and to make very professional content, and to make it like a printing machine content for schools. Yeah. So
Okay.
the biggest problem is that the bottleneck, the end goal, the everything, the solution, the one key, the answer to everything is how it will easily be picked up in the schools. Everything depends on the teacher, and if the teacher comes and sees it as a really easy to pick up solution, and it actually solves a lot of problems, and teacher doesn't actually need to invest more time, but it gives teachers more free time, they will pick it, and that's what we are trying to do, and I think
And
we are
that's
on a
what
good
we
path.
have discussed. That's what we have discussed just 2 weeks ago with Monica about how to approach teachers who are not usually
Yes,
very young
yes,
and how to make them jump on this new wave since it's hard for them. This computer thing is hard. So, and remote world is also hard. And when a teacher asks like some question, like how do I do something in Zoom, kids tell her, well, it's Alt F4 and it's gonna fix everything. So
Yeah.
there are concerns during the live stream, like they're in the chat. People are like, oh, you're all just about the money, money, money. Yes, people, money is important. Money is what fits him, his team, and I mean, that's how they keep motivation to do stuff for you. You get stuff on YouTube for free, but it actually costs money and time. So money is important. With money, creators can do amazing things that they wouldn't be able to create without money because they would have been working some shitty jobs somewhere. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Money is a tool to create stuff. And in the right hands, money can do incredible things.
So please give him money.
Yes.
Okay, people. I have enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah.
And
Same.
Me
now
too.
it's time. Now it's time. Now it's time to jump onto the off the record part. So
Okay, let's go.
in just a second, we'll be right here in the people channel in our Discord. The link is probably somewhere down below. And thank you all over 6 channels, all the Facebooks with our partners, all the Twitch channels, to YouTube channels with Startup Grind and yeah, people everywhere. Thanks for being with us. We will be there in Discord for another 20-ish minutes hanging out and, off the record. But you can join. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for having me.